of the show today, and we're talking to Coach Lawrence Cole, the head football coach at Tennessee State University, and he's talking about some of the things that the Tennessee Oilers have done in terms of bringing a different attitude to the institution. You know, Coach Cole, one of the things I think we certainly have to talk about during this period is the classics. I think you've had one classic in Memphis this time that there was some 60-odd thousand people. Now, what does that mean to you as a coach of a traditional historical black institution? You know, you've been to Morgan State and others, but you've never played in front of that kind of crowd before at an historical institution, have you?
Right, no. Well, you know, I think a lot of people are curious about Tennessee State. I look back on last year, we set some attendance records, you know, pretty much. But this year, we're kind of like blowing it out of the circuit here. Now everybody's just kind of real curious. And I guess sometimes I say to myself, I guess I keep the program where, you know, everybody curious about Tennessee State. Because one time we having a tryout, sometimes we don't have players, this, that. So a lot of people are curious, but you know, to play in front of a crowd, I think that was remarkable. It tells you the potential that Tennessee State football program has. And I think what's happening is right now, everybody's seeing the program is starting to come back, and back in the day, you know. And I always just say that as a reference, but we will never be the football team we were back in the John Merritt days. We have to let that go, but what we can do is get that belief back into the people that, or who has that feeling about, man, it feels like it was back in the John Merritt days. I heard that a lot when we was up in Memphis last week. But we're curious. The people can't sit in the stands and say, well, they just gonna run up the middle or they just gonna run around the end. Now they come out there and they see a show. And I'm a big believer in here, and I always say defense win games and offense sell tickets. And that's what our offense make people very curious. I mean, the things that we do on offense is very exciting, and I think they like the way our defense runs around. I think that's very curious. And, you know, and not taking anything away from Jackson State, you know, they brought a lot of people to that game, too.
Yeah, very good. You know, Coach, as we wrap up these last 3 or 4 minutes that we have here, let's give you an opportunity to say something about some of your players. I think you've already talked about your staff and whatnot, and let's talk about some of your players and some of the people that you believe are standouts and people that are contributing to your team, and from that perspective, if you so wish.
Right. I usually always, I'm a big team guy, and you know, sometimes I hate to separate one guy from the other guy, but you always, each individual is blessed with a different talent, and then we have that on our team. But what we did last year, we felt that we had to really improve this football team to be a good football team coming this year. And that's why this football team has come from being down at the bottom of all the polls in the OVC and all the statistics to at the top of the charts. Well, what we did is we felt that we needed to go out and get a quarterback because we only had one quarterback, and that was Todd Valentine. So we went out and recruited Leon Murray, a quarterback, a transfer from Pitt University, which has been doing a fabulous job for us. Leon's a very special individual, come from a very, very good background family. His father's a minister, so it kind of tells you what kind of character this young man is. And he's a very, very quiet type guy, but I think his leadership of the kids, they just look at him as a great leader. I look at our wide receiver. We already had Juan Hall, which is a great receiver, was all OVC receiver, and then we felt that we needed to get some more speed in here, that people wouldn't double up on Warren Hall, and we ended up bringing in Tyrone Butterfield, which is a transfer from the Big Ten, University of Michigan. And he's a very, very fast receiver. He's leading OVC in kickoff returns and receiving. So we sold that up a little bit, and then we went and got Kevin Jackson, another receiver from the University of Cincinnati, as another great receiver. And then we felt that going with the combination of Corey Sullivan's another receiver, so we felt like we needed to get a lot more speed on the offensive side of the ball to really dash some things up, and that's what we did. And we look at our backfield. We may have small running backs, but they're very fast. Every last one of our running backs, they're in a 4.3 speed. Kevin Davenport, our running back, he's like second in the conference in rushing. So we feel like we're on the right track on that area there. What we need to really do is really try to patch up our offensive line. I mean, we don't had quite a few injuries here that's kind of like slowing our progress down right now. But you know, we had a week off, and we feel like we'll be back strong. Then on the defensive side of the ball, you know, what I always talk about, defense win games. We went out and ended up getting us a couple of transfers on defense. At linebacker, we got Amon Williams, a transfer from Eastern Michigan. Another linebacker, Quincy Faulkner, transfer from Kent State. Cornerback, Al Phillips from Kent State. Defensive line, Jamil Graham from Mississippi State. Thomas Graham from University of Hawaii. So, you know, our team is a whole lot new face changes over there. So that is what's making a big difference. And then we took Hilary, one of our starting tailbacks, and moved him to free safety. So that's why you see a lot of faces. I think that's why you see where we're at right now. That's why I think you see a lot of exciting football out there right now.
Very good. And Coach, over this last 30 seconds that we have, let me thank you for bringing us the information that you've given us about your football team and about some of the prospects that you see and some of the possibilities. I think that most of the people of Nashville are very, very positive in reference to the Tennessee State athletic program and the football program especially. And I think we hear that on the radio and everywhere and see it in the newspaper. And let me thank you for coming by and giving us that information. And let me encourage you to tune in again next week for another informative edition of Comments.